What's going on, man? It's your boy Rells. Hey, look, I'm stepped in already. You know I'm about to do my interview with Mrs. REPNVA. Y'all better catch on to it.
Back to REPNVA with your girl Kizzy. I'm about to go into my interview with Rails. How you doing, Rails?
What's going on? What's going on?
Nothing much. Alright, so can you tell our listeners a little bit about Rails?
A little bit about Rells. I'll tell you like I tell everybody, I just be cool. That's for real. That's all really who Rells is. I'm a cool individual.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so you have to tell me about the name Rails. And how did you come up with the spelling? Because the spelling of it is really unique. I mean, you have the rail, then you got the triple X.
Yeah, see.
It's encrypted or something.
Well, nah, see how it came about, you know what I'm saying? I started off with the name Rail. Not started off with it, but I used to be called Songbird when I was in high school. I came up with the name Rails because my name is Terrell. It had Z on it, and I figured that a whole lot of people had Rails with a Z. So, for some reason, someone was like, yo, put an X on it. And I was like, nah, put 3 X's on it. Then I Googled it to see if anybody else had it. Nobody in the world had it. So I was like, I'm sticking with that name.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so how long have you been doing music and what made you get into it?
From my knowledge, like my mother, I've been doing music since I was 2, but I've been singing since I was 2 actually. But I've been doing really got getting into the music and industry, part business and all that since I was 16.
Okay. Do anybody in your family sing?
Musical
Honestly, I couldn't tell you because I was adopted, so yeah, I really don't know if anybody in my family does singing that. I do know that my birth mother does, so I do know that. Yeah.
Alright. Who were your first musical influences?
My first musical influence was Boys and Men.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay now.
That's
Bend
right.
the knee, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
All right now.
I actually sung one of their songs in the high school talent show for her. We won that, and I love that.
Is that right?
And watch it all the time. It's on YouTube, by the way.
All
Okay,
right.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
That's definitely.
Alright, so which artists are you currently listening to, either indie or mainstream?
Indie. I listen to Mona J. I listen to Young SK. I listen to Ed Willis. Mainstream. I don't really listen to mainstream like talking about, but I listen to all the artists that's really on the radio like Fetty Wap. I listen to Gucci Mane. I listen to Chris, Trey, of course. Yeah, that's really all I really listen to for real.
Okay. We played Mona J's song earlier during the show, and I had no idea that you had mixed that.
Yeah, and I do it.
Her song "Never Give Up."
Yeah, Never Give Up, man. Shout out Mona J first of all. And I mixed it actually inside of my room, a small little cubicle room. And she came to me. I heard the song before when we was in the studio, MSB Studios, and she had started singing, and I was like, yo, I like that. I said, yo, let's work on it together. And out of nowhere, she was like, yo, you record, right? I said, yeah, I can record you. She said, matter of fact, that song that I was singing in the studio, could you record that? I said, yeah. And that's how it happened. Came over and recorded it.
The rest is history.
Yep.
Definitely.
Alright, so take us back to the first time you ever performed. What was that feeling like? Was you nervous? Did the crowd accept you?
First time I ever performed, I was nervous. When I performed, I was in high school when I actually started coming out with my singing. And nobody else really seen it, but when I was up there singing, my foot was like really shaking, like really bad. I couldn't stop it from shaking because I was so nervous. But they loved it because, you know what I'm saying, people knew I had started to come out with my singing. People was pushing me like, yo, sing. That's what made it, you know what I'm saying, calm my nerves a little bit. But my foot was shaking, like I was like, oh my God, all these people. But yeah, that was my first time experience.
Alright, well, I had the opportunity of seeing you perform this past Sunday.
Where, yeah.
And when I seen you hit the stage, the energy you was bringing, I mean, it was incredible. I really enjoyed watching you perform. Then you brung on Young SK, and I was like, wow. You know, you was one of the few people that the crowd was actually feeling.
But you got shot leg though, because I love her music, yo, for real. But yeah, SK, that's my dog. That's my brother. Catch on campaign, Grand Time TMC, by the way. Little plug.
Shameless.
But yeah, I mean, if you ever like when I perform, it's a lot of anger with my performance. So you'll see it. You'll always see it in my face. Mm-hmm. Like this past Sunday really showed it because I got a little upset, but it always when I'm I can say when I'm mad or something, like most time when I'm mad, that's when I make the best music, and that's when I have the best performances. For real, like my attitude, you'll see it.
Yeah, well, your performance was awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Somebody just needs to make you mad or get you upset, and you're gonna have an awesome show, honey.
For real, that's how it is. Like I have a great show if I'm so cool, you know what I'm saying?
That's cool.
But if I got like a little attitude, I'm telling you, you can tell in my performance like, oh, something wrong, but yo,
he's on point,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's all right.
All right, so you just released your new single, Young and Juggin'.
Yeah.
That we're about to debut on REPNVA. Can you tell us what was the inspiration behind that song?
Well, it was a lot of inspirations, but the main inspiration was it was a point in my life. I decided to leave my mother and go live in a motel, and, you know what I'm saying, and jug. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Oh, you want to do your own thing,
right? Yeah. And but it also was where I was trying to make a statement where people can't tell me that I can't do anything.
Oh, you was one of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, people can't. Nobody can tell you what to do. You gonna do you.
It wasn't
in a good way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it was people saying that like it took me a lot to convince my mother that I could do this. Like I got this one. Like that's why, you know what I'm saying, the song you like catch me out on the front porch, young jugging, doing everything that they said I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? They telling me that I can't do it, but I'm gonna prove them wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do everything they said I couldn't.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's just kind of your drive, it was your determination. It was kind of what you needed, actually.
Exactly. And it was crazy. Like the song became. I was in Baltimore at the show. I was upset with some promoters because the timing wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? And I met up with a producer named J5 the Great. And like I did that whole song right there. I took my studio stuff with me. Took the mic. I didn't have no stand. I had it in my hand like this, and I recorded the whole song. First take. Producer was like, "Yo, I gotta work with you." I was like, "Man," I said, "I'm sorry, I'm mad right now. I had to get it." The song became out of frustrations for real, honestly. Yeah.
Okay. Well, can you introduce it for our listeners for the first time?
Yeah. We're here at REPNVA Radio, if y'all know what it is. It's your boy Rellx, debuting my single, Young and Juggin'. Y'all better turn up. Y'all already know what it is. Catch on. Ski on them.
The Beat Club.
Catch me out on the front porch, young jug, doing that thing that said I should. my number, I gave her the IG, cause I'm far from stupid. Shawty so foolish, so I told baby girl that she could just take me out on the front porch, yeah, young jug, yeah, young jug. Doing that, thing they said I should. I don't care, I'ma do everything they said I could. Take me out on the front porch, yeah, young jug, yeah, young jug. Go on, get your money up, go on, get your money up, go on, get your money up. Go on, get your money up, go on, get your money up, go on, get your money up. Go on, get your money up, go on, get your money up, go on, get your money up. Go on, get your money up, go on, get your money up, go on, get your money up. Take me out on the front porch, yeah, young jug, yeah, young jug. Doing that, thing they said I should. I don't care, I'ma do everything they said I could. Take me out on the front porch, yeah, young jug. Go on, get your money up, go on, get your money up, go on, get your money up. Go on, get your money up, go on, get your money up, go on, get your money up. Go on, get your money up, go on, get your money up, go on, get your money up. Go on, get your money up.
That was Rell's Young and Juggin'. I am really feeling that song.
Yo, thank you. Yeah. That's my turn up right there.
I like
Alright,
it.
so I know people is dying to hear. Do you plan on dropping a visual for this song?
I actually am, and I actually have looked into who I want to do. Shout out YC Imaging, because I've seen some dope visuals from them, and I'm really looking forward to work with them. So I hope y'all hear me out there. YC Imaging, that plug too. Catch y'all.
Alright, so will you be dropping an EP soon, or are you just gonna keep hitting us with singles?
Actually, like I said, I've been doing this for a little while. I just had an EP drop this year. It's called The Introduction, INTRBUXXX. I hope if anybody want to go find that. It's basically introducing who, Rellx is. You see 3 X's in it. Introducing who I am, basically. Yeah. But right now, I'm gonna be pushing Young and Children as much as I can. But I am working on something else for next summer.
Okay.
For people, yeah.
Alright, so how do you market and manage your music career? Do you have a management team, or do you take care of everything yourself?
I take care of everything myself, but at the same time, I still have the help of B Sounds and also my manager, Dwight. Shout out to my manager. And, you know what I'm saying, they you know what I'm saying, B Sounds, you know what I'm saying, put it, reach his hand out to me, and he can help me out a whole lot. But when he DJs, I perform. That's how it is. But most of the time, like promotions, I put my own promotions together. I promote myself like I'm a self-promoter.
Yeah, you promote hard.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I mean, who's gonna promote you? Probably yourself.
Exactly.
That's how I look at it.
Alright, so you mentioned B Sounds, and B Sounds actually happens to be in the studio, so I'm gonna put him on the spot right quick.
Wow.
I want to ask B Sounds, what was it about Rellx that grabbed your attention?
Consistency, work ethic. I've known him, for 4 years, and he ran up to me and we was at a showcase, and he was like, I want to work with you, and I was like, people come up to me all the time. I'm like, that's what's up. But then, I took his CD, listened to it, and then I told him this the other day. He actually brought it back up. I tell this to all the artists that's listening. When you give me a CD and it's blank, I really don't. If you're gonna put that into your craft, that means you're not putting you're not putting yourself out there like that. So he had the imaging right, he had the paperwork right, and then it was just, he came out to TGI Fridays one night when I was out there, and it's been a wrap since then. Almost a year coming up, and I've been working hard, and I see his determination.
Okay. A lot of DJs don't give independent artists a chance, like you giving some of these independent artists, because they look up to the DJs, to play their music. What would it take for B Sounds to actually play an indie artist song in a club, radio, or whatever?
Making sure that it's a club appropriate song, and making sure it's you don't give me the song while I'm DJing, so I can actually have a chance to listen to it first, because I'm just like an artist. because everybody DJs. You know, we play the same songs, but it's how we play it. You know, if we can play, we gotta have the hottest stuff, but just play. You know, like I DJ different from other DJs. I talk to my crowd. You know, I like to play games with my crowd. So I like to work with different local artists out here.
Okay.
You know, but if they give me that club record, I play it in the club. You know, and yeah, I like indie artists in Virginia, man. We need to start sticking more together.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of talent out here.
It is.
That's getting overlooked.
Absolutely.
All right, so Rails, which aspect of being an independent artist and music? You sit here laughing. See, B. Sarah just threw us all just
Okay.
there.
ADHD.
Y'all gotta be here to see this.
He didn't take his medicine.
No, he didn't. Which aspect of being an independent artist in the music making process excites you the most, and what discourages you the most?
What excites me the most is seeing people enjoy what I've created. For real. What discourages me is haters. That's for real.
And use them as motivators.
And I do,
Uh-huh.
but I feel like, you know what I'm saying, we here.
Trying to get
We
it.
both here.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
what is
Yeah.
there to, you know what I'm saying, disagree about? Let's try to make
Right.
something happen. Instead of, you know what I'm saying, yo, I don't think he can do this. I don't think we should.
I'm hating on that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
oh, he
like-
don't-
And a
Let's
lot
come
of
together.
artists do that because they're
Yeah.
afraid that you're gonna make it before they do.
But what is
Exactly.
That's
it?
all that is.
What is it? What would you say to other artists that are looking at you and having this kind of like disdain towards you when you can say, hey, you getting it, I'm getting it, why don't we get it together? What would you say to them? Like, why the
You
hate?
can ask me.
Seriously.
I'm a cool dude, so I'ma laugh at it. I'ma laugh. I'ma make a joke about it, and I'ma just go about my business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cause
Right.
I know when somebody don't want to rock with you. Know when somebody don't feel you
Yeah.
Yeah.
enough to want to work with you or want to be around you. So I laugh a little bit, make a joke out of it, make them, you know what I'm saying, want to talk about it again. Cause for real, if they say something about you and they expose it, they expose you. You said my name, I don't care.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying?
Whether good or bad.
Okay?
And to piggyback off that, like if you play his track at like a school or in the club, and it's not a beat that you're not used to, and you see somebody like 5 people in the front rocking to it, like you gonna be in the back, you can be like, well, what they rocking to? Let's start listening, you know.
Right, right.
And then every time they see you, they want you to play that same song. You know, that's how that growth goes. You know, so I think that's what he was trying to say too.
Yeah, something like that.
All right. At this point, as an independent artist, which is the one factor you desire the most and you feel would benefit you in the future as an artist? Example, like music distribution, better quality production, media exposure.
I think just media exposure, because for real, I got everything else down packed myself.
So I don't need no help with that at all.
Honestly,
I
no.
know that's right.
All right. What do you think is the biggest barrier you have to face or overcome as an independent artist?
Life situations, honestly, that's really the only thing that really is gonna block anything. You know what I'm saying? Because like when I was telling you during the break, you know what I'm saying, about the situation, it was at the point because my grandmother had just passed last year, actually almost a year on Thanksgiving. So, you know what I'm saying, that really threw me at where I didn't want nobody around. I wasn't gonna tell anybody about anything. Like I was to myself, I was in the shell. So, you know what I'm saying, like I said, it's life will do that. Life.
But you, as I was saying to you in the break also, I feel like those situations where they try to break you, that makes for good writing material because those are real experiences that not only you can relate with your audience, but also your audience can relate with you. You know, and it just helps them know that you're a real person. And that's what you're showing more than anything right now. You know?
That's real, yeah.
Yeah.
I had found myself in Tucker's. I had to realize that I had a show in 3 days. Why am I here?
You want to explain Tuckers to anybody who doesn't understand, doesn't know?
I cannot explain it.
Tuckers is How can you explain it? Okay, I mean, you can explain it, but
I don't know how to explain
I
it.
ain't from Richmond, so what is
I can't
Tucker?
really explain.
You don't know what Tucker is.
I know what it is, but you know what I'm saying?
You gotta
I want you
explain
to say
it.
right.
You gotta explain it.
It's not for the mentally. It's like, I don't know. I can't really explain it.
That's what they try. For those that don't know, they try to make Tucker's Hospital a crazy asylum,
Yeah, exactly.
a mental institution. Those with mental illnesses go there. But, you know, I feel like a lot of the people that are there, it's not so much that they need to be in a hospital, they need their outlet. And for you to saying that you have your outlet through music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Awesome. I can dig it.
Yeah, because I was struggling. And
So
then
right.
it took me to realize that I had a show in 3 days.
Yeah.
To say, yo, this ain't where I need to be.
You overcame that.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any upcoming shows you can tell us about?
Upcoming shows, I sure do. It's a lot of them.
Amen.
First of all, I have what's the one? Fluvanna County on the 21st. On the 22nd,
D.I. at the top.
yes, on the 22nd, perform for Hunger with D.I. Corner Boy South. The 27th.
That's the most important.
Amen.
Yes, the 27th, REPNVA. Y'all need to come out, $5 tickets in advance. Another shameless plug. It's a lot of them.
December 18th.
December 18th was that one. See, that's the manager thinking, yeah, that's how that B sounds in that.
Well, we're gonna talk to these sounds in a
Yeah.
minute. He
There's
ain't off the hook.
There's a lot of shows coming soon though, but if y'all go to my website if y'all want to find out all of my show dates and everything.
What's the plug? What's the website?
What's the website? The website is www.rellxxsg.wix.com/rellxxx for right now, but it will be theexperience.com, th3xperince.com.
How can people listen to your music?